From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month, really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play, and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field. Can't wait to see what he's got in store for this crowd today.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and on the mound now, David Peterson.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald.
No strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, bases empty. Peterson was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Wade, 31 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Lee at first, one gone. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here is Matt Chapman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. One run in the inning, but they leave two. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 1, and the Mets coming to bat. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Robbie Ray. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one out to right and makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brandon Nimmo.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Here's Pete Alonso, right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And a foul ball. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Next offering is down low. Out to short, Schmidt. Throws to first in time, and that takes care of Alonso.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Home run number 60 on the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off left side.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strike.
On the ground, right side to first, and the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second.
Leading
at
off
the
with the
plate.
Giants,
Herrera
right
and
fielder,
Encarnacion. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Peterson back to work. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
The batter will be the shortstop, Casey Schmidt. Drilled out towards left center field, raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. One runs in. A second scores as well. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. In the dirt, blocked. There's a swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taylor snags it for the second out. So here's Wade now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Wisely makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. That's in there. That's strike one. Ray, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, swing and a ball hammered left field, and that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. That one not close. Ball one. Vientos went deep in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Got him.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit,
Batting
hit the
it,
ball on the
the
ground,
catcher,
kill some runs while you're at it.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one down the line. Chapman over to first in time. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And the 0-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Wisely now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. On the ground right side, Wisely in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now here is Pete Alonso. Next offering is fouled back. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Encarnacion sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first debut. Now this is in the air down the line. Encarnacion sizing this one up,
And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gerard Encarnacion. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Encarnacion, in his second season, 27 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swing, and a ball popped up. Acuna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Foul ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On the ground to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Doubled his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And it's even up. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Just missing there. And it's 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
To short, could be 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the
Well,
third
an
baseman.
aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Mark Vientos will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Throw,
Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-all. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. His 22nd homer of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, Wisely slings to first, and that is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Mets up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Sneaks through, base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. He's safe, and it's a 1-run game.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that one fouled off. And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ray back to work. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Roop warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete
Alonso up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Lee gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped left field. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Herrera Encarnacion. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Schmidt at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that clips the inside corner. The Giants down by a run, and we're at the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. A switch hitter batting right. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
Now batting, the designated
Tyler
hitter,
Fitzgerald
Tyler
digs in now.
Fitzgerald.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 4.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brandon Nimmo.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. And that one in the air center field. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. He launched this solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
71.
Sean Reed-Foley.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
So back to the top of the order. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings and misses. That strike.
1 strike.
And strike 2.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Got him working. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. Vientos should have this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. 1 for 3. Reed-Foley, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one's upstairs, ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval also throwing. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Encarnacion squeezes it, and there are two outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Two down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor has grounded out a couple of times. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Up the middle. And that'll do it. Mets strand one. They lead at 5-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the New
back,
York
and a new
Mets.
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number 33.
A.J. Minter.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Well, one-run game. Now the Giants' four-hitter, Elliot Ramos. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Chapman swings through it for strike one. Liner caught at second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. 0 for 3 in this one. Bounce to the right side. Acuna. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So digging in, Pete Alonso. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of intense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now, Juan Soto. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field onto the track. And he makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it. But on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And now Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Yeah, okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully with bully.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And Willie fouls one back. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down, runner at first. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. That's inside. And that is ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The throw to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.